All right, our pregame routines are done. We're check. We're ready to go.
We did the mic.
Yep.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep, mic should be good. I'm going to double check because it's been a really, really weird day. I don't know about anybody else, but the mayor and I have been saying all day, like, is it a full moon? Is there something really strange going on? Because for us, it's just been a weird day. Just weird.
I think people are, it's got really cold here. It has, we're inside. It's like one of the coldest winters we've had in about 5 years. Lakes are freezing over, and people are even the things they used to count on, they can't really hang out too much, so they're hitting walls, and it's showing itself in strange ways.
Yes. So I don't know what is going on, from school to our Facebook group to a lot of stuff, but even a weird day is still a good day, especially if you have perspective of what's
positive
going on.
Vibes.
There we go. Positive vibes and Beard Advice Live. Positive vibes, Beard Advice Live. Hey, guys, I'm going to throw in the chat. We don't do this every Wednesday, so it's not like an expectation or something we want you guys to count on, but we do have some pretty cool giveaways tonight. I'm going to throw the link in the description right there. The first one we're going to do is a $50 Detroit Grooming gift card, and this was actually donated by a community member, Nick. I don't know if he's in the chat yet, but I'll probably shout him out a couple times tonight. He said he wanted to do a giveaway of a gift card, and he dropped a $50 bomb on Detroit Grooming. I told Detroit Grooming, because I didn't want him to freak out, thinking oh, we're doing a giveaway. Right, or I didn't know about this. Whoa. And so I was like, it was sponsored. You're good to go. Here he is. So, guys, throw a huge shout out to Nick. I didn't ask for this. I didn't even bring it up. He just reached out and went out of his way to try to give back to the community. It's what he wanted to do. And I told Detroit Grooming, I said, hey, don't freak out, guys. It's going to be covered. And Mike said, dude, that's awesome. Who was it? And can we match it? Can we do another $50 gift card to show our appreciation? We're like, yes.
Wow. So that's our big giveaway. We got
two $50 giveaways.
That's huge. That's great. What a great show.
And there's more.
What?
We're going to give away an oil and butter combo of the Commands Corner collab, the collab that we created on this stream together as a community. So we got 3 giveaways to be able to drop tonight that are pretty cool, pretty unique ones.
And that's a butter and an oil.
A butter and an oil. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Butter and an oil. The feedback has been roaring, absolutely roaring from everybody. So so I am super excited for that. I'll throw this in the chat right here. Once you sign up, you're good to go. Somebody asked, is there any way to verify? I'm not sure. It's never messed up before, so you should be good. We literally will have hundreds of people that are signed up, so I know it's working.
It's more bulletproof than the numbers.
Than the glass on my classroom desk.
Right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You've been talking about, I know there's some rumors that you're having a get bulletproof glass put in the truck and all that stuff, because you're getting that high profile guy.
Yeah, yep. Security. I'm like Dan Gilbert. I gotta have security around my house at all times.
So we were talking about that guy earlier. So you said that we don't always give away stuff.
Not always. No.
What do we always do?
A couple of things.
Okay.
One, we give beard advice. We're going to help some gentlemen out today, and some ladies will be helping out as well, but we have not had a lady beard enter yet.
No. Always
open, though. That is an open invite. We also drink Mountain Dew, and we told you it was a weird day, so we got the Dan C beard size Mountain Dew. This one is approximately the size of my beard. It's kind of freaky. It's like exactly the size of my beard.
How big is his beard?
Yep.
It's 1 liter. Mountain Dew.
Yep.
Is that what that is? 1 liter?
I'm going to drink a liter of cola tonight. So we got the big boy, the original. We were disappointed with the sugarcane version last week, so we had to come back, get the zip, get the pop. Interesting story. Daniel M, who's in here and will be on the show tonight. He is of an experienced age, we could say. And nice. He told me a story of when he was a kid drinking the original Mountain Dew. And said it was much thicker. It was like a syrup consistency. But he said they went through different changes and variations of the taste. But he said the modern Mountain Dew tastes very similar to the one he had as a kid.
Oh.
So that was cool. He sent me a whole history of it. I really enjoyed it. So he said 71. So that is awesome. And we will feature him tonight. You guys can see how good 71 looks. So, Mayor, other than Mountain Dew, other than beard advice, what else do we do?
We eat the beef jerky. Beef jerky.
Yes.
Beef octane.
Yes. And we got Mingy. This is a new one to both of us. This is my last bag of Mingy. I got to hit them up after the show to let them know I am out and try to order some more. This is the bourbon. So I am really curious on this one. I'm not sure which direction it's going to go, but they have not let me down yet.
Although bourbon itself has thrown me some curveballs for my life.
For life, yeah. that will do that.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I've made some interesting decisions.
And depending how life goes, we have a couple of other options from Aldi. So we got some things that we can try and throw down, but yeah, they got a little guy of the mild bourbon. So I'm excited to try. I need to get hot back in my life. I need to get the original back in my life, and the Cajun. Woo! Yes. Okay. Hey, I like that, Jason. He said, give beard advice, so you do always do giveaways. That is true.
We give away
that is
beard
true.
advice.
Yep,
Right.
that is true. So, and welcome everybody. Hey, Josh. Hey, John. Everyone in here. Ken. Mr. Funk, Steve, Robert, hello. How was the first set?
It was like, ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the
real thing, baby. Yeah, it could be.
Sing?
See, there's a zip there. There's a pop there. It's really good. And I don't mean pop like this is the pop.
Got you.
And hey, if you guys know anybody that usually watches the show and they're not on right now, maybe send them a reminder, send them a link. And I only say that because YouTube is tripping today. We both could not search for this stream. We tried to find the link to be able to plug it out to you guys. And YouTube was just not wanting to play ball. So there may be people that want to be here, but they forgot about it and maybe they can't find it. Hey, if you got a link and you can send it to somebody, I know they would appreciate that. So just something to consider if you're out there.
Tempt them with the giveaways and they'll stay for the advice.
Yep. Giveaways. Again, we're giving away two $50 Detroit Grooming gift cards and a combo of the Commands Corner collaboration from Whiskey and Hardtack.
I thought you pointed at my head for a second, like you're giving away my head.
Giving away all this brain.
I need that.
All right, I'm gonna try this bourbon here.
All right.
I love Mingy, guys. I think I've come to the conclusion if I had to live with only one company in the rest of my life, top three are Beef Octane, Mingy, and Dearborn. I don't usually go out on a ledge, but I believe Mingy would be my one.
Wow.
Because of the texture, because of the sodium, the saltiness, I just love it. All right, here's the bourbon.
What's that song? You can Mingy my bell.
Mingy my bell.
Hey, commercial idea.
Oh, so good.
Thank you,
so
Jonathan,
good.
Very much.
Thank you, John.
And the dried meat habit. Yeah, we need
Bloom Beards.
Buy me
company
some
that's going to be up to some big things. A lot of you know that I do consultations for companies, and I've really enjoyed working with John on multiple occasions. So he's got some big things coming. So just get ready for. Oh, amazing! I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. So good. All right, Mayor. Quickly.
Yes.
What's going on with our Facebook group? I heard there's a. Oh, what happened here? Of course. This is just what happened. All right, we're back. I'm telling you guys,
this is just
today is the weirdest day. That has never happened in the history of this this computer, but we're here. I heard there's a sponsor. I heard there's some stuff going on this month. What's going on?
Love the beard. Okay, what is that all about? The good people at Detroit Grooming have put up an amazing over $100 worth of giveaway prize for any contestant who. You become a contestant when, can they hear me still?
Yeah.
So you become a contestant we're back already too. So there must be just like a loose wire, but Dan has disappeared. For Beard Advice Live, it's sponsored by Detroit Grooming. It's going all month long. If you submit an entry to our contest by sending an email to Beard Advice Live with your mug shot, which is this and this and this. Wait, no, that's not a mug shot. This is just this is just an underbeard shot. We put you on the show. Your name is going to be put into a drawing on February 24th for over $100 worth of amazing goodies from Detroit Grooming.
Yeah.
And so we originally rolled this out as an idea. Maybe there would be some wives or moms or whatever, and we're still looking for a few of those that would kind of submit them. But when it comes down to it, too, your face is going to be on YouTube, and it's got to be kind of like you need to be on board with that. Instead of just tuning in and be like, why are those guys talking about my beard? So we're getting a great amount of interest in this. You'll see from how many people we have as seeking advice tonight. Detroit Grooming has also sponsored our Facebook group. If you've ever seen that, it's called Command's Corner. Take a look at it. You get exclusive videos from me. Some of them are a little weird, but so am I. So there you go. But all month long, and then February 24th, which is not next Wednesday. It's not the file. It's like 2 Wednesdays, 2 or 3.
2 weeks. Yep.
We will do the drawing for the big prize.
Awesome. Feel free to open up any other jerkies if you want. This is terrible. This is terrible. No, you can try it. Oh my gosh.
I'll try one.
This is so good. I don't know if Curtis or anybody from Mingy's out there right now. This bourbon is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, again, huge shout out to Detroit Grooming here. And we're going to throw the giveaways in throughout the different slides that we have. And I did not plan. We didn't have these giveaways in mind until today. So they're not worked into the slides yet. What do you think of the bourbon?
Excellent.
So good.
Because it doesn't lose the salt. That was my beef with the teriyaki.
Yeah, you didn't get that salty. I actually told him that too. So, man, and again, guys, thank you so much for being out here tonight. It does mean a lot to us. It said weird things. The camera has literally never shut off. It's plugged in entirely. Never in the history of my channel. So, hey, you just got to roll with it sometimes. That's just the hand you're dealt on occasion, okay? So let's get this ready here. All right, let me get our show on the road. And the first one is a little kind of recap of last week. Pretty proud of this one here. I will say this one last week, I could see it entirely. I could really see the future and really understand, like, I could visualize it. I really saw the progress happening. And I thought it was really, really cool. And yeah, guys, you do need to be here to get into the claim your winnings on the giveaways. Right. Just a random aspect.
You have to watch us.
But check this out. And this was the thumbnail, so I know a lot of you have seen it. Look at this update on Jim A from last week. So I don't know if Jim's in here right now, but we have the left. And again, guys, we never think all beards, all looks are great. We don't ever criticize, but people ask for advice, so they want some kind of change. Look at that adjustment to that front. I love the squared off beard. I don't like this phrase so much, but I love how clean it is, right? It's just a super nice adjustment. That's a different person.
The look is clean.
Yes.
Right? We'll say the look is clean. The person was always clean.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it. And I know he went to a barber. I don't know if he showed pictures or just showed the video, but the barber smashed it. Sometimes I'm hard on barbers because I usually see people's worst moments. Oh, and I missed Jason's thing. Shoot. Sorry, Jason. How rude of me, man. I can't believe I forgot that. We had a super chat from Jason. Hey, Jason, thank you, my friend.
And he gets to be here tonight.
Yeah, he's off work. Yeah, I know. So Jason, man, thank you so much.
I gave him one of these.
We will absolutely do a shirt. Let me write that down before I forget. And this is going to be the Beard Advice Live shirt. The balls shirt, as we will say. So thank you. Thank you, Jason. The balls shirt. But it's not 2 L's. It's just ball. Just the ball shirt. All right. How's the biltong? Spot on. Yeah, we love that. I'm gonna take this boy down and then we'll move from there. Awesome. But yeah, Jim just crushed it. That's that front view that we have. Hey, what's up, Jay Cruz? And then let's go right here. This is my favorite view of it right here. So good. I mean, look. Oh, let's get fancy on them. Look at the ear region that we had before, and then look at how nice it is there. And this is a rare suggestion of me, but I almost always say leave the cheeks alone. But because of the discoloration or the different color here, I really liked going lower with the cheek line. They went lower, and it just fits so well. If you remember, my big advice was to kind of take this area out right here and go with that clean line. Oh, my gosh. Like, unbelievable. Killed it. Perfect. I would not adjust a thing.
You know the song Pink Floyd, The Wall?
Yes.
They go, hey, teacher, leave those cheeks alone. All in all, you'll just never mind. I don't know what I'm gonna say next.
But thoughts, man. What's your reaction?
I just think he has to feel good about it. I hope he does, because that's what it's all about, is how you feel. You took quite a bit on the haircut.
Yeah, so
on the back too.
We threw out to him the idea of going bald. And he said he wasn't quite ready for that, but this is the shortest that he's ever had. And so he really, really likes it. I'm not kidding. This is crazy. Like, think about how many people would say that is their goal beard or would use that as a goal picture.
Yeah, you went from that's really true. It's like that is amazing.
Yes,
I love it. I think the line is so nice.
Yep.
But it almost looks fuller.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, 100%. This right here, you can kind of see through. You don't even get that anymore because of how cleaned up it is. So kudos to your barber. Your barber is absolutely amazing. Whoa. Hey.
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 Whoa. Holly. Schmolly. Jerky do beards. You guys love this stream. Thank you so much. Death from the all right, Oxford comma. Okay, here we go. Are you an Oxford comma guy or no?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
So an Oxford comma is comma after jerky, comma after do. An Oxford comma would be after beards before and. Holly says no comma before and. Well, I am Team Oxford. I believe there needs to be a comma here because it can change the meaning of some sentences.
I was taught no Oxford comma.
I was too,
but
now it's come back around
since then. And I'm a language arts teacher. I could teach that too.
You can. That's true. I am not.
Ask me about a gerund. I've forgotten completely. But I know the word gerund.
Yeah. Ask me about where a mouse can go. Up or I probably messed it up. But isn't that a conjunction?
Mouse can go.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
through, around. That's
gotcha,
nice stuff. So
okay,
they got. But yeah, I do believe that there needs to be a comma after beards here, and so I'm here for the grammar drama. Nice. So I'm on team Oxford. I'm with Bill here. So I'm team Oxford all day. But man, look, I'm probably gonna come back to this throughout the night just because I feel proud. I'm gonna be selfish in this occasion and say I feel proud. I felt like this was an idea birthed, a baby idea in our brains, and it went through, and it was the community.
Right.
And man, it looks so cool. So Jim, thank you for opening yourself up. Thank you for letting us be a part of this. Thank you for coming back and following through with it, man. This is something that kind of makes this show right there.
Yep.
And
we hope that it makes. I hope it makes you feel as good as it makes us feel for helping and the chat and the group here too.
Yeah, it really is absolutely fantastic. And yep, guys, we will have some giveaways tonight. Just make sure you go ahead and enter that. Hey, whoa, who's that? Knock.
They can tell.
This is a weird day.
It is. Like we don't even have a camera that wants to be consistent, but you guys are stepping up. Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys. Like I said, today's been and guys, it's not just been, hey, Betsy, even from the start of your day. Betsy's in here. Tell them about the start of your day.
Oh, well, first
just the quick version.
Okay, so get a call. The garage door's not working. Long story short, I was super nice to her about it. No, I was a little grumpy. I'm like, this is the one day I have to be at school. I'm setting up a lab, blah, blah, blah. It's not about me. The spring broke. It popped, and we could see it. She heard it. She thought it was just me that I had put the skis up on the wall sloppily, and they'd fallen down, but she heard it pop. We were able to get somebody out and fix, and it was repaired thanks to my dad. He was able to open it up, get her off to work, and help out with the kids. Thank you for grandparents. All they're out the world. They saved the day today.
Yes. And so from there, we both had weird interactions at school. I had a meeting that was brutal to attend to. Hopefully no one's in here who was watching at the meeting. And then, just our Facebook group was going wild. It was really, really weird. It was almost like there was a full moon, something going on. So thank you guys. We needed all this. And you can tell that it was a weird day. When we go big, we go big.
I'm not even putting the cap back on.
He's not.
I'm going to risk it, man.
Man, thank you guys. All right. Ben B. Here we go, Ben B. And if you're in here, guys, we're not going to wait for anybody. So just kind of throw a comment out there and we'll get it rolling.
I'm about 5 or 6 months in, kind of lost count, but that's how you know you're getting into it.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get that wave down the bottom. I'm trying to grow it as long as possible. So I just let it ride, or should I get a heated brush and style and kind of style and straighten it out? The wave is real. But so far, I still love my beard. What would be the best comb for the length of beard this length without causing snags that has depth and could be carried around, especially at work?
Okay. All right. Ben B. Yes. Okay. So Ben, let me see if we got 2 pictures from him or not. Nope. So we have the classic jawline wave. You are not alone, my friend. There are many, many people that have here. First off, Love the color of your beard, man. That is absolutely beautiful. You've got great beard hair. I know that sounds kind of strange coming out, but I can tell you have a great beard. And in that wave, again, it's just part of it. Did he say anything about a mask? Was that in the equation?
No.
Okay. So the wave is usually caused from one of three things. Most recently, it's been the mask beard, right? That's pretty common, pretty obvious.
I couldn't get mine all the way out today.
Yeah.
Like I worked at it. I washed. I just didn't have time to go all the way because, the more you wear it, the more it kind of sets in.
True. So when you have the mask beard, it'll kind of do this at times. Or it can be from grooming, which is very common as well. When guys are combing or brushing, they follow the contour of their jaw, so they push in too much. But the third one a lot of people don't think about or talk about is sometimes it's growth patterns, right? The difference between the hair that's growing on your chin as compared to the sides or your soul patch. I don't think it's the last one in this occasion. I think that there's an external force creating this wave. So I believe that it is either the dip or from the mask or from grooming. And yes, Detroit Grooming, Mike, I know you asked who it was earlier. This is Nick H. He is the one that sponsored the giveaway that you guys were matching today. So pretty much was asking, do you think
any kind of
any
kind of suggestion? I'll start out.
Yeah, hit him.
Now you said it sounds like you're not using heat brush. You have a very straight beard hair. Like it just is. I don't know if you're doing like a blow dry out or what, but it's very straight. I think it wouldn't be as pronounced if it was maybe just a little bit less straight, if that's even a possibility. I think it's a beautiful beard. But sometimes I know for me, when I can't get out of that dip out, I go to a medium or a low heat for a couple of days and just let it get its a little bit natural curl, and sometimes that can help. As far as the comb, somebody in the chat says Chicago comb number 8. I wouldn't do number 8 because what he said was he wanted to be able to carry it around. So why not like a 6? Was 6 this like standard shape?
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe a number 6 Chicago comb.
Yep. So I agree with a lot of people here. I think that it's going to be a round brush. I think Molly brings up a good point too. Ben, if possible, I would raise the sideburns about 3/4 of an inch. But I do believe that the move is going to be a round brush with heat. I saw a couple of people saying that would be an awesome one to be able to go through. I think if you do that, it'll be pretty simple. If you look up Dancy bearded beard waves, you're going to find exactly how to use that round brush. And I think that's going to give you, exactly like the mayor said, a little bit more kind of natural volume, where I don't think either of us are recommending a heated brush. That's a first for the mayor, not recommending a heated brush. So I believe that you would be better off going with a blow dryer and a round brush. It would work out really, really well. As far as the pocket comb, I agree. The number 6 would work really well. And then number 1 is their smallest one. So that is a great carrying comb. So thank you for that suggestion. Absolutely. You could also go with the double-sided wooden combs. Those never worked for my beard because the teeth weren't ever long enough. But that's just for me personally. I don't know if he could pull it off enough. But yeah, that's always a good option as well. 6 is pretty big for a carry one. What's the one with the loop? The one where you can stick your finger through with the loop.
What number is that?
So is that the number 1? Whichever one has the finger loop on it, that could be a really good pocket option as well. It's got a little bit more depth than those wooden combs and it's number 1. And thank you guys. Hello, Iowa Beard Co. So I would say if you're looking for a really good, durable number 1 or number comb, it would be number 1. Funny story. We were having lunch socially distant with our buddy TMD in the mayor's classroom. And we hear like a clink, clank. And the mayor TMD had a handled oxhorn comb that I had given him. It fell out of his pocket and it shattered on the ground.
Yeah, he lost his teeth.
Yeah, he lost his teeth. So yeah, all the teeth came out of there. So that was number 1 would be a fidget spinner. Yeah, don't give that to a student. Just that would be for sure. And I'm a fidget kind of guy, as you guys know. So yeah, I would go through with that one and really, really rock it. Very cool. Mike said that they carried combs back in 2013, started around the same time. That's awesome, man.
Super cool.
Very cool.
The history.
It is. Yeah, when you go all the way back there. So awesome. So Ben crushed it. I don't know. Here's Ben right here. Okay. So Ben says, definitely going to go tonight for combs and round brush on Amazon. Awesome, man. And that's round brushes, you can find fantastic options for under $10 on Amazon.
You can even do a variety, like a couple in a pack, in case you want to have like some options. Something that's not always a bad idea, is to get like if you're not sure the size it's right for you.
Yep, I agree. And it doesn't add a whole lot to the price either. All right, awesome, Ben. Thank you for sending in, man. All right, Rodrigo.
Been growing the beard for almost 2 years. Went through a couple of trims here and there. Done by myself, so nothing professionally done. Mostly struggling with it being very thick and curly and very hard to groom so far. For the last 3 months, I haven't trimmed anything and was planning on keeping it like that. Would you recommend any trim, grooming routine, or something?
Okay, I like that. Do you know where we go? Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
Easy answer. All right, Rodrigo. Okay. So just looking for advice. Is it time for a trim kind of deal? Right? That's what he was getting to us with there.
Any kind of grooming, anything. He's just saying super thick, almost like it won't do anything for him.
Okay.
And I can see that. He's got a great beard. Like,
dense. All right. And he is here. So welcome, Rodrigo. Let me see if I can highlight Rodrigo here. So Rodrigo, I do have some advice for you, and I'm sure the mayor does as well. I do think it is time to take the plunge and get a little bit of a shape up, get a little bit of a trim. And I think first and foremost, we want to clean up this neck. I think that's going to be the biggest one. In this one for trimming, this is a tough one. Again, I don't usually do this much, but I might recommend you getting this one professionally done. And I am 95% recommending your own beard trim. But this one is one that's going to take a little bit of skill, and you may have it. You may want to practice and get used to it. But if this was me, if this was my best buddy coming to me and say, hey, what should I do? I would take this one to a barber, one that does beards, one that understands beards, and I would get a cleanup. I would really clean up around the neck here, underneath. And then if you see these lines here, right, you kind of have a little bit of unevenness, which just happens in growth. Marin talks about it every week. Your hairs grow at different lengths. That's natural. That's everybody. That's me. That's the mayor. That's everyone. It's not saying like, I think sometimes people think that's bad, right, when we say that. Like, hey, you got to trim it up. It's uneven. That's just how hairs grow. So when you see it right here, it's a little bit uneven. Also in the front, you notice that there's a little bit of unevenness there. A nice little lineup and I agree with Bearded Blanco, a nice little taper on the sides is really going to help out. I would love to see these sides come in right here. And the reason why I say go to a barber is because this is more along the lines of a scuba trim. And I've seen way too many people butcher their own scuba trim. I'd go right here a little bit thinner. I would leave the mustache 100% alone. That is an epic, absolutely epic mustache, man. Love that. And then I would also just get a nice little hard line going across the bottom, going down the sides. Right here, see this? And just simply clean it up. You don't want to lose any length. You don't want to lose any body. You just want to be able to clean it up and taper the sides.
And then, as much as I didn't recommend a heated brush, you were asking about tips and things like that. With a thick beard like that, some kind of heat might help. Okay, I'm just saying that. But I agree with Dan as the idea with the trim, because it's just tough, to get it right and get that, like what we're looking at is to clean up that straight line, and that's a tough thing to see. And you yourself admitted not the greatest trim, I don't know. I think it might be worth it to go to somebody. A little heat would work. It looks like extremely healthy, full beard. Mustache is outstanding.
Yep.
I think that can be your star. I like it as it is.
The heat, though, I do want to say is going to be, it's a gamble. Because there are some beards that are so thick and so dense, they get that like almost bird's nest-like kind of things. And if they get straightened out, it's not the same thing, right? We had somebody last week, I forget who it was, but it reminded me of Steve Beards and Wood, Steve Barbecue. His beard is so thick, so dense and kind of intertwined that the heat just doesn't work. It's just really hard. And sometimes guys that have that kind of beard, rather than using heat, they have to go in and really just kind of shape it up. It's almost like the same kind of essence of like an African-American beard, where oftentimes African-American beards, heat doesn't work as well. And they almost have to go in like it's like hedge clippers and kind of design it that way. Yours could go either way. It could really go either way. And I love what Molly says here. I'd love to clean this beard up. It'd be so easy and look so good afterwards. And I agree. I think it'd be easy for somebody else to do. If this was my beard, I would even struggle myself kind of going to tackle this one.
Yeah, you probably have a little more experience, like with the curly hair and all that. The only other thing I'd throw in there is just something that I've noticed before too. When I can't do anything with my underbeard, a lot of times it's because I haven't been fully drying it when I shower or take a bath. So like I usually like to use that number 8 Chicago comb, not to bring that up again, but it's one of the few things that will get down there and I can brush out that really, like, even now, making sure I get it all the way dried up. Yeah, yep, get it through there, but never use heat on a fully dry beard. You want to make sure you have some moisture in there, a little bit of protection. Sure. But definitely, I always recommend combing through before you're using any kind of blow dryer, before you're using any kind of heated brush. But hold up, big news. Shamrock Shakes are back. Ooh, baby. I thought you were going to say Gary's here. Gary's here. Hey, Gary. No, Shamrock Shakes, man, and I love Shamrock Shakes. Just don't look. I don't even care about this stuff. I don't ever look, but don't look at the calorie count of Shamrock Shakes. Nah. It's shocking. Oh, it's like your daily allowance of cal. It's shocking, sure. But I love them so much. So much. All right, guys. Hey, Mayor, what time is it? Giveaway time. All right, guys, we're going to do our first giveaway of the night. We have 3 giveaways tonight, some pretty cool ones. The first one we're going to do is a $50 Detroit Grooming gift card giveaway, and this was sponsored by a community member, Nick H., who's in the chat right now. He reached out, said, hey, man, I want to do this. I want to hook it up. He didn't even care who. And I said, hey, let's throw down with Detroit Grooming since it's our sponsor this month, since they're kind of doing some cool stuff for us, and it's local to us. So we said, let's throw it down for Detroit Grooming, man. And he was even awesome. He's like, I wasn't able to use a code. I just want to make sure you get credit. So I'm like, oh, I'm good with Detroit Grooming. Trust me, we're good there. And so it's pretty cool here. So all you guys need to do is sign up with this link in the description, and this is going to get you in the giveaways all night long. We have a second $50 gift card, and we have the Commands Corner combo from Whiskey and Hardtack that will be coming later tonight. That's awesome. All right, so let's get ready here, guys. This just in, McDonald's ice cream machine. Yeah, right. that would go with our Wednesday. That really would. All right. And again, how this will work is I'm going to show a name on the screen. And if you are here, just say something along the lines of, hey, I'm here. Just say, oh, Mike, we were just talking all about you. Yes. We're about to do the giveaway. Just say something along the lines of, I'm here. Yay. Congrats. Thanks. Something like that. And then we'll congratulate people after they accept their winnings. Right. We cannot congratulate them until we have acknowledged their presence in this party. And if they're not here, then we got to re-roll it. I had to do that on Monday. It's never fun, but it is what it is. Better than a Rick roll. Ooh, yeah. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna. You ever had I had a couple 8th graders Rick roll me in class the other day, which means they just turned their mic on and played that song. They did it? Yeah. Wow. Only because I got them. I opened the class. You introduced it to them? I opened the class a couple days ago. Before that, they sat back and then they hit me with it. Okay. So I applaud that. Okay. Sassiness. All right. Now you just can't go any farther. But yeah, that's good. Right. That's You're right. You're right. I don't know if you guys would believe it, but sometimes I do get a little too silly and it bites me in the keister. Yeah, 8th graders are tough. 7th graders you can hold in line pretty easily. All right, guys. Our winner, let's see if they are here, is Michael Embry. Michael, are you here? I have not seen him comment. Usually Michael's a pretty frequent commenter. I have not seen him comment much recently. Can I still enter? You can enter the next ones or enter right now in case we have to re-roll. Right. He's here. Guys, throw congrats in the chat for Michael, man. Congratulations. $50 to Detroit Grooming. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Now, Michael, I'm going to email you. It will be likely a code. And then all you'll have to do is type that in once you get your purchase and get it ready to go. So I will personally email you there, Michael. So keep an eye out for that. Okay. Here we go. Documenting this, staying organized. And again, guys, we got some awesome ones. Cool. Hurt you. Again, thank you so much, Nick. That was really cool of you, my friend. You didn't have to do that, honestly. Super.
Didn't have to do that.
Positive vibes, man.
All right, awesome.
Karma is good.
Awesome. And Mike, I have the first code already, so I'll only need the one from you. But Nick purchased it, emailed it to me. We got that code already, so I'm just gonna need the second one from you that has not been purchased yet. So thank you, Mike. Awesome. And then if you want to send me the other one tonight, Mike, just a picture of it or an email, I'll get that over to our next winner in a little bit. He said, "Thanks for the winnings." You're welcome. Absolutely. All right, so let's get back to our beard advice. Awesome start. We seriously love this stuff, guys. So thank you for being here. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right.
I love this. What's my move to get the chin area to kind of point outward and not to dip in?
Okay. And this name is 3-piece nuggets.
3-piece nuggets.
Yep.
You can't get nuggets in a 3-piece. You got to get at least a 4, right?
I'm allergic.
Yeah.
So I don't live that life.
True.
All right.
Dang.
So let me hit this one.
What?
As of every week, guys, we have fantastic beards. We have amazing beards. We have new beards. We have trying to get their beards. This one is a fantastic beard. He is the man on the left here with the lines, and he would like to get to this beard. So please keep that in mind. Keep your frame of reference here. He likes the way his beard looks. It looks very similar to yours, or very similar to Joel's. Mm-hmm. And all right, Sonny, take care. Thank you for stopping in. And he wants to get it out. He wants his beard to be more pronounced and get it to this longer chin area. Now, let me see if we have anybody. Nope. So that's his goal. I mean, look at the hair.
Yeah. Look
at the beard. Like, as for reaching towards that beard, you couldn't be any more spot on the path, right? Mm-hmm. Even the mustache, like, whatever you're doing 3-piece, you have dialed it in, my friend. Absolutely dialed it in.
Good, healthy looking beard, clean lines.
Agreed.
This is a one that we've never had somebody so close to their goal. You know what I mean? When they come in. And I think for me, I'll just jump in and start. The biggest thing is just let those front chin, the under lip, these guys are gonna drive right here. Okay. And these might be slow, they might be fast, but you need that straight line. You need those guys to set the stage. As far as getting the jut out, first of all, your goal, he's got his head tilted back, right?
Yep.
If you tilted your head back, you'd have even that much closer to it. But I just think it's going to be, I think you're going to get that jut. I know for me, I do use that heated brush and I brush out with it sometimes because your backboard or your supporting characters, but they're all there. I mean, from what I can see, we don't have an under beard shot, but it's so thick that you're just almost there anyways. And then you could consider, you're not going to trim into that. You're just going to grow. The underbeard might need trimmed into that or kept, but you're very close. You're 3 months away?
Yeah, you just need length.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to come down to letting it grow and then from there trimming it into place. His front line right here is longer than yours, and that's all it is. As it grows in, like the mayor was saying, as this comes down, as your supporting actors get more backboard to it, get more support, it's going to push out naturally. A look like this, as Molly said, is going to take a lot of maintenance. Like to keep this fade, I mean, clearly you're already here.
Yeah,
you don't have a problem. But to keep this going, and even at the front right here, it's going to require a trim.
Look at that ear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
somebody showing off there.
Yeah, that's almost like not photoshopped, but airbrushed. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it almost looks airbrushed. So, and his head is tilted back, but his beard is longer. There is no doubt about that. It doesn't matter which way he's moving his head or anything. This front of this beard is longer than the front of this beard. So to get that goal, you do need to bring, and you can see, look at the meat right here. Guys, if you're like thinking about it and you're like, I don't think so. I think it's just his head. I think it's here. If you look at this meat right here, that's more than the meat right here. And that's all it comes down to. You just need a little bit more meat, and you'll get there.
It looks like that mustache is offset with a tight, like that's a high end. Like,
yep, and he has it too.
Short, yep.
If you look in here, as you said, like getting towards the goal, you can tell this has actually been his goal. It's not something he scrambled for to be able to find this one. So yes. How much will a beard change for 4 to 6 months? Depends on the person. For most people, it's going to change about 1 inch. When you have a month. Most people are a half a month. So between 4 and 6, you got half an inch. Most people would be at about 1 inch per 2 months. So that would be a couple of months away. The mare said 3. I think it's pretty much spot on. So just keep growing. You're going to have to adjust your trims as you go through, but I think you got it. Mac with the cheese. What's up, Mac? So he's doing really well. Obviously, that's another one where it's like, all right. He had a purpose. He clearly was serious about this with the lines. So I think sometimes guys are like, I don't want to send in because I know I have a really nice beard, but I want to focus on this. Hey, you guys are welcome, man. We love that.
You know, this guy, he could be a goal picture himself.
Oh, for sure.
What do you do when your goal has a goal? I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I love it. And it's just like in swimming, I enjoy coaching new people, young people, but I also really enjoy coaching people at the national level. So we'll take any kind of beards as long as there is a purpose. We have turned away some that are watching right now who are awesome. If we literally have nothing to give to you, then we're not going to have you on. But if there's something, hey, we'd be happy to have you.
All right. Rob A says,
yep. Beard advice. I haven't even seen him in here. Rob, Mr. Acker, are you in the building? We got to keep it moving, though. So, Rob, if you're in here, go ahead and say something. So this is somebody that a lot of you know, Rob Acker here. And this is one of the ones that was very, very close. And I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it. And Rob was genuine. He wants advice. He's listened to me on things before that have made a really nice change. And I only have one piece of advice that I would say for Rob. And of course, great beard. The color is fantastic and everything. But Rob, the only thing that I noticed, and it's on these pictures, and I will say I have noticed it before. It didn't bother me, didn't bug me. It wasn't enough to say to you. But I think whenever your last trim was, or it's just natural growth from sleeping or what it is, I do believe that your beard is a little bit uneven right now. If you see on this side, the bottom of this beard is lower than the bottom of this side of the beard. So I think that just a small little trim to even that up, and also you kind of have like a little shape difference on the chin here. I would just take a small little bit right here, kind of, and just even it up and get maybe a little bit of a rounded edge. And I think that would really help you out. Thanks, Mac. No worries, man. So, yep, that's all I got there. I do think that would be worth it. I've noticed that myself before. I've been filming and I'm like, oh, my beard's a little bit off. Well, this video is going to ride out and I'm going to trim it afterwards or a couple of times throughout the week. So I would just even it up a little bit, Rob. You either unevenly trimmed a little bit, or this side is where you sleep, or it's growth, or it's a styling thing too, because when you think about your dominant hand and you cross over, some people have a little bit of a change there.
I can say, I don't have any advice. I love the color, like Molly said, and I love that your hair kind of like it just really fades into cool little cool package.
Absolutely. All right.
This is Kevin. Kevin says, this is my 5-month beard. I want it to grow longer, but I feel like I need to get it shaped. I'm considering shortening or thinning out the sideburn cheek area to get a more chiseled look. Will this severely stunt my growth goals if I do? I don't want to stop growing it until I can wear beard jewelry. Haha.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. 5-month beard. So he should be at about 2 to 3 inches. Okay. So again, he was looking at shortening, thinning out the sideburn cheek area for a more chiseled look. Okay. That's the main thing that he was feeling here.
But he wants it long enough to do like a bead or braid or something in there. Okay.
Great density, super thick beard, fantastic neckline. That underbeard is absolutely legendary here. And so his idea is, do I get a more chiseled look? Do I do something on the side? Is it going to hinder it? Any thoughts, Mayor, to start?
Yeah, don't touch it. I'm sorry, but you have good. I think you've got good line. Like, I don't think you have. Whatever. There's like a few straight, maybe a little shape. We don't have the full profile. We got kind of half of that, but I don't see anything to mess with too much.
Do not. If you're going for a chiseled look, you already have it.
Yeah.
If you were to chisel any more, it would get way too thin. It would get way too styled. So no. In terms of trimming this, I agree with the mayor 100%. Hey, Chris. No. Do not. There's no chiseling needed here. I would have, if you would have sent this in, I would have thought he was already chiseling it and trimming it in. So yeah, for that regard, absolutely not.
And we talk about going past and coming back.
Yeah.
Get to what you want to do with the bead and have the length and get that set. And then if you want to touch it up and look back, you can. But you can't. You're not gonna trim yourself into a longer style. So go past it and come back on the sides if you want to neaten it up. Then in like 2 months, 4 months, something like that, depending on what length you ultimately end up with.
Yeah, and I'm going to throw out some unsolicited advice. You asked about that. We answered. Hopefully it helped you out. But I'm going to give you 2 things to just consider. I don't think it ever hurts for people to consider something. One, I think you would have an amazing bald and bearded. Your head is very, very symmetrical. I think you would pull off bald and bearded in such an awesome way. I think it would accentuate your beard, make it look really, really awesome, make it pop even more. Now, the second thing is there's a lot of people in there saying the waves look really cool. Kevin's in here right now. All right, let's see what he said here. Hey, thank you, Bahawat.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Should I get the flyaways whacked? I don't see flyaways. So, I mean, if you're talking about like these little things, no, that's just a part of having a beard.
A little balm, little boar's hair bristle brush, bring one with you. I've really found that's been just a quick little run through the boar's hair bristle brush. We'll bring those flyaways down. A squirt of mist of water if you're really struggling.
Yeah. Do not touch them. The other thing I would say to consider, and this can literally go either way, is you do have some wicked waves here, and I dig them. A lot of people dig them, but I don't think it ever hurts on a weekend where it's lazy day. Maybe experiment with a hairdryer and a round brush. Maybe experiment with a hairdryer and a comb just to see what it would look like if it was a little bit straight. You don't got to go stick straight or anything like that. But his color, his shape and size reminds me of our moderator and buddy Joel. I think his beard could look identical to that. So, yeah, you can absolutely ride those waves. You can absolutely it's great. It adds texture. It adds volume. I think it's super cool. It's character. But I would love to see it if it was straight and just to see what it was like. But I do think you should strongly encourage bald and beautiful on there because I think you could pull it off really well.
Molly's comment reminded me of something I thought was funny.
Yeah.
She said, no, she wouldn't straighten. She loves the waves. Emoji with hard eyes.
Yeah.
I was talking about yesterday. We should just change our grading.
Kids
to just emojis.
Yeah.
You don't get an A. You get a smiley face.
Yeah, right.
Or
yeah, but man, great beard. I would give the thumbs up emoji for this grade. It's awesome, man. Beautiful color. Beautiful everything here, man. Absolutely crushed it. All right, let's get one more advice, and then we'll go into our next giveaway. All right, and if you guys have not signed up for the giveaways yet, it should be maybe it's this one. Nope, it's not it. Good thing. But I'm going to throw the link in the chat so you guys can get signed up here. We have another $50 giveaway from Detroit Grooming, and we have a combo from Whiskey and Hardtack.
And he just said, thank you. You're welcome, Kevin.
Awesome.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for sending in. Again, we know that's not easy, especially with having hundreds of people here. It's pretty cool.
All right. I'm 40. This is Jeremy. I'm 46, and I've been on a journey of health and weight loss over the past 2 years. After ballooning to 343, I finally decided to make a change and have lost about 80 pounds.
Congrats.
In April of 2020, I decided I wanted to grow out my beard. At first, I thought I just wanted to grow it out to have a nice short business beard, kind of like the mayor's. But as I let it grow, I realized I wanted to see how long and thick it would grow in. I made a mistake of trimming the neckline too high for the first several months. After my last trip to the barber in November, the day before Thanksgiving, I decided to leave my neckline alone and let the supporting cast grow. I started my year at that time. I am pleased overall with my progress. It's about 4 inches right now. I love the confidence of having my beard has returned to me. Ultimately, I would like to get to about 8 inches to 10 inches, or so I believe. These pictures start today, and our first time I've used heat blow dryer to style. How does it look? Would you do anything different? I think I kind of prefer a more natural look without the heat styling, but just trying to find what fits or my look best with my beard and head.
Awesome. And he's in here. He is right here, the Bearded Talks. All right. So he's growing it out. Wants to know how it looks. How do you do? First time trying with heat. He likes the more natural approach as compared to heat. All right. So awesome pictures here, man. Super tough. Love the bald and bearded. So here is natural, and then here is with heat. Okay, and I think I might have another one here. Yes, okay. Here's the side beard. Here's the under beard. Dude, I'm not worried about your neckline at all.
It's coming back just
Yep,
fine.
Yep, you're totally fine there. So for me, I love this one because this is his first time. Now, keep in mind, guys, when you use heat,
it's a skill.
It's a skill. It's a practice. And it's between the natural left or the heat right. I am a big fan of the right. I think both look great, of course. And a couple of people have also said that as well. I think using heat, continuing to practice, continuing to work on the skill, I think your mustache looks fantastic with heat. It looks great before, but with heat, it's even better. The straightness, the color, and it still has texture. It's not stick straight. It's not too thin or anything. I think what you're doing is right on the right path.
Yeah, I think you did for a first time. Your front is amazing, and I agree. The right is where it's at because you get it really shows the color pattern, when it's kind of lined up a little bit. And then on the sides, maybe we don't know how much time to put heat on the sides too, but like, I just feel like you could do both. You got weekend, you've got work week.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. I think it's going to be worth learning that skill to kind of accentuate your coloring and your awesome shape and all that.
Did he say heated brush? Was that what he was using?
Heat blow dryer.
Okay, blow dryer. Okay. You may want to consider getting a heated brush, and it depends your commitment level, right? This isn't for everybody. But I've been using the heated brush pretty consistently now for the last few weeks on two areas, my mustache and my sides. A lot of people's sides do what mine do, and yours does the exact same thing. You get these little curls right here, the little S curls. The only thing that I've found other than trimming that has solved that S curl is a heated brush. So I take the heated brush, I push the hairs to my nose pretty much, flatten them out. I go back the other way, and then I go down. Yeah, I literally come across my face, use that as my ironing board, and then I push it back down, and I've been so happy with my sides and my mustache for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So again, some people be like, dude, that's way too much. I'm already using heat. I'm already using a blow dryer. Dan, you're crazy. Hey, I get you, man. But for people that are really trying to get that look, I would say look at a heated brush. You can find really good ones in the $30 range. I've been using really good brands, Cushion-Bar, Aberlite, and even Vicacon. Those are good options. But I think that would perfectly solve this side right here.
That was your Tony Danza. You know what Tony Danza is?
Mm-hmm.
You went, hey, hey.
Yeah, hey, forget about it.
Hey, Mona, you're weird.
But man,
Angela,
first time using heat, just keep it up. You slayed it. You absolutely. I love that he said, I'm kind of feeling the natural one. Change is hard, right?
But look at the comments. Like everybody.
Yep.
It just looks dialed in.
Yep. So yeah, I think it was.
It's good to get affirmation that for the little bit of extra effort though, that fast, and that's what we're all about here.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That and saying words like affirmation.
Demarcation. We haven't said it yet.
No.
All right, guys. It is giveaway time. We are going to give away a $50 Detroit Grooming gift card. Mike, I will need the code on this one. So whenever you can send that over to me, I would appreciate it. I would love to get it over to the winner tonight, just so I can mentally check it off my list. We're in teaching tomorrow, and it gets kind of crazy.
And we're not just teaching. We also cleaning crew in between.
Yeah.
Like literally we work 6 hours.
Many jobs.
Hustling.
Yep.
You know the pressure's on to get as much out of the classroom time. And we're up for it.
Yep.
But it's a hustle.
Yep, it really is. Awesome. Hey, you're welcome, my friend. Absolutely welcome. All right. So wait, where is this?
It's already on your IG. Mike says you're good to go.
Oh, perfect, Mike. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Even the thing is messing up here.
Why don't you love us tonight? Everything.
Straight up. All right. $50 gift card. You guys get paid anything for the cleaning? No, we do not. There is no payment for our normal teaching salary. Yeah. All right. I'll get rid of this one. All right, guys. So if this is you, guys, please. Oh, he left his beef jerky in the locker. No. If this is you, please leave a comment saying, hey, it's me. Try to be quick if you can so we don't have to sit with the drama. All right, let me see who we got here. This is a $50 Detroit Grooming gift card giveaway. Our winner is Kenneth D. Sheldon. But is he in the building? Kenneth, are you here?
What's your frequency, Kenneth? REM? Yeah. What's your frequency? You ever heard that? You don't know that one. That's an REM song. What's your frequency, Kenneth?
Yeah.
And it's Ken Sheldon.
Congrats, it's me. Awesome,
Congrats,
Ken.
me. Yes.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
And cool. Michael says, do I expect the code from the $50 gift card? I'm not quite sure what you're asking, but I'm going to email the code to the location of the email that you signed up with. Right. So whatever you emailed, you're going to get that one. All right.
And if you're excited, you can just go look at Detroit Grooming or get the app.
Yep.
Check it out and get your. My grandma always used to say, Steve, and I think she was saying more than I realized at the time. You can spend your money 1,000,000 times in your head, but you can only spend it once for real. So it's smart.
Yeah.
When I was like, it's my dad's money. It's okay. But thanks, Grandma. I love you very much.
All right. Here we go. Let's get back to the beard advice. Congratulations. And we still have another really cool giveaway, the combo oil and butter of the Command's Corner collaboration from Whiskey and Hardtack.
But if I wanted to, I could just go buy that, right?
No, it is. What? It is gone. We are going to do a second run in the future. We just don't know when yet. The first 100 sold out in an hour. Pretty amazing.
And with that, the feedback has been amazing.
One of the best ever. Truly one of the best.
All right, this is Ray. Hit me with your best shot. Here's my beard story.
Hit me with your best shot.
In a nutshell, and my goals. I started my post-military freedom beard in 2014.
Thank you for service.
I had a small, tight, short beard for 5 years. November 2019, I decided to let it grow out. In August of 2020, I discovered beard products and the beard community. I have trimmed for shape a few times over the last year, but no major cuts. What you see is roughly 15 months of growth. I never touch my cheek line or under beard. Basically, no trimming or cleanup except for my mustache and sideburns. My routine: I use Copper John soap, bar soap 3 times a week. I use oil after every wash and every morning. I use butter every night. My goal: a long, well-maintained beard that looks clean and feels great.
Okay.
I keep my mustache short because I don't like eating hair with my food. I have never tried using wax to train it. I own a heated brush, but never use it. I use water to dampen in the morning, apply product, and blow dry and brush. I am looking for advice, if any is needed, to have the best looking and feeling beard possible. What would you change? What would you keep doing, etc.? Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Ray. And again, thank you for your service.
Thank you. Yes.
A huge portion of this channel are freedom beards, and I absolutely love that. Love that. Very cool. Awesome. Rocking the what would this be? Buzzed and bearded?
Hindsight. Yeah.
Buzzed and bearded.
Buzzed and bearded. Yeah,
that could be taken a couple of ways, though, So
we all have. Every once in a while, we all should be. Personal feeling.
Yeah. So we have this beard here, Freedom Beard, growing it out. Says he owns a heated brush but doesn't use it. He uses a blow dryer and a comb as he's going through. Great beard, great style. Chooses to keep the mustache short. Hey, that is what it is, right? We love long mustaches here, but we totally get you. And we got a beard. Love the shape. Love the density. He's trying to grow out to a longer beard, so I would definitely keep growing it. For me personally, I would keep working on the heat aspect of the beard. If you were to ask me if I thought you were using heat, I would honestly say no. I wouldn't think that this was a beard that had any heat to it. So I would keep dialing it in, whether it's going to the heated brush and trying that out or trying different methods with the blow dryer. Different speeds, different ways that you hold it, different ways that you're brushing and combing. I would try to adjust that area right in here, especially. You can kind of see some of the hairs going kind of crazy. And again, that's just my thoughts. That's just my preference. I also think it'll kind of help even out this line right here, right? I would love to see a little bit more volume on this part. And I think you can do that by getting the blow dryer underneath and then blowing away.
Yeah, I do want you to keep trying the heat a little bit. I think it could give you a little bit more control on the chin. I do see kind of the curve in. Again, I know a lot of that is masks right now.
Yeah.
Every time we keep brushing it out, you got to go into the store. You got to go somewhere just fast or go to work. Those masks are just dense. They're dent makers in our beards. But what are we going to do? We can't complain about that. But I do like the fullness. You obviously have a naturally uber thick beard. And you have really good lines. I like the lost my, the sideburns here, whatever I'm talking about. You're cut in really good. My one thing I'm going to add is just the idea of the mustache. I know you don't like eating the hairs, but I think you could still keep it up above the lip and get it thicker if you wanted to try that. You know what I mean? But like let them come in. But when you trim, just pay attention. You can do the duck face trim that I showed him on video.
Yeah.
But there you could have more density up there without having it touch or be anything that ever came in your mouth when you're eating.
I would love that. If you could do that and kind of stretch that comfort zone, I think it would go a long way.
A year ago, I was right there with you. Like,
yep.
Very similar length of mustache, but I just kind of got used to it. I just kind of forgot about it a little bit. And
yeah.
And every once in a while, I do get a hair in my mouth, and I kind of congratulate myself, and I say, "Wow, look at how far we've come."
Yeah, I think that's great. I do agree. You could play with the bald and bearded or buzzed and bearded and fade the sideburns, have a little bit more smooth transition there. I think that could look really good as well.
But you can tell you're using products. You can tell it's healthy. Great beard.
Yep. Michael, as I said, I'm going to send it after the show. So, yes, you do not see it yet because we're running the show. So, yeah, you'll get that after the show, my friend. But really good. I don't think I have seen any Ray in the chat. If I did, Ray, I apologize. We're not skipping you or anything like that. You just, it looks awesome, man. Keep it up. Just play with that heat a little bit. And maybe push the boundaries of the mustache because that could really bring it all together. And somebody said either go bigger with the mustache or maybe go for a whaler. That's something to think about. Whalers when you have a full beard and get rid of the mustache. So, yeah, something to think about there. All right.
John says, I've had a goatee most of my adult life and grow a beard a few times and cut it back to a goatee for ease of keeping up. Never using any products. But I haven't shaved my face since late September for the 1st of October. Okay, late September or the 1st of October. I can't remember exactly. I've decided I want a full long beard and the side coming down to the collarbone and the front to around my mid-chest. My biggest problem area is the sideburns. Wanting to curl and bush out. Heat helps, but I've been trimming a fade from top of the ear to the bottom of the ear to help. Okay, so he's messing with the fade to try and control the bush out, the kind of craziness that we can sometimes get on the sides.
Awesome. Great beard.
Mm-hmm. And you say wants to get down to here, right?
Yeah, collarbone. Okay. So maybe a little bit shorter than mine. Yeah, just awesome one. And then kind of, okay. I want a full beard. Sides coming down the collarbone, mid-chest. The main problem area is the sideburns wanting to curl. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, your sideburns are very prominent. You can definitely tell there's a lot of meat there. There's a lot of that waves and texture. This is a tough one because it would be very easy to say leave it alone, right? Very easy. Nobody would fault you for leaving this alone. No one would ever look at that and say like, oh, man, hey, it looks terrible or something like that. So what to do from here? Thoughts, man?
I'm gonna just say I think that you could lose some thickness on the sideburns. I think you could fade that up a little bit more. I just don't know how's that gonna end for those because I know you want to get the width, but I don't feel like that's gonna play. Those hairs are gonna play much of a part of anything except kind of giving you that wide look and kind of giving you a challenge, like you said, with the heat, trying to get it controlled. I think you could go like try like a 4 guard or something like that on a clipper and see where that leaves you, or a 5, and then bring it down if you think. But just look at who did the fade into the bald.
That's what I'm hiding right here. So No BS does have a bald fade video. It's actually on my channel though. So if you guys look up like Dancy Bearded Sideburns Fade, you'll find Matt's video that was on my channel. Did a great job from bald to bearded. I think that could do, I agree 100%. I think that could be really, really nice. And at the same time, when you do that, you take out a little bit of that bulk, a little bit of what you are saying is a problem, right? What you are saying is kind of a little inconvenience there. So I do think that fading that could make a huge difference.
And I don't see much else, truly. I don't want you cutting this off. Since you stated that you're going for like the shoulder length, leave this alone. I think that's going to be part of the body of it.
Yeah, so this is where it's tough. If you were just to ask me for general advice, my advice would be different then your advice for growing it out. Now, this is one of the most pure squint tests of all time. If you guys don't know what the squint test is, Mayor, what's the squint test since you invented it?
The squint test will reveal the line of demarcation. So you squint and you kind of can just see the body of the beard and then maybe what the excess is and where you could trim, because the darkness obviously just, you just kind of stands out. The density stands out.
So if you're growing big, I would go big, right? I would keep going. Hey, John. But if you just came to me and asked for general beard advice, I would trim a line right here. If you go with a squint test, your beard is very full, very prominent. You have a very clear area. But if you look at this line right here, there are hairs about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch below that. Again, if it was me, I would trim right here, and I would let it come in as your beard is growing down, because I'm a sucker for fullness. I'm not, when it's me, I know it's time to trim when I get transparency.
But Dan, is he giving up on his goal if he does that?
It's just a longer path. It depends when you want to get there. If you keep it growing out how it is now, you're going to get to the goal, but it's going to be much thinner on the sides when you get there. So it just depends on what you want. So my advice, again, would be to go right here, and you can still get your goal. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
And, truthfully, if you didn't do that, you might get your goal and you might still have a misbalanced beard that you might have to trim back and come back to it anyways. So yeah, I could definitely see that happening just based on the speed of growth.
Yep.
The rate of growth at different areas.
Just something to consider. That would be my advice. Fade the sideburns and then do a little trim here. If you don't know what we're talking about, literally just squint your eyes and you will see your beard kind of come to life. And Eric says, don't be afraid to lose an inch. It'll look much thicker and grow thicker. I agree. And I love the second part of that statement. It will grow thicker. Yes.
Look at Eric flexing with that little pick.
I know.
That's a great
side beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, great side beard.
Oh, what, me?
So that would be my advice, man. I really like Mayor's squint test is legit. It really is. It really is. So that would be my main one there. Just put in an order for #1 Chicago comb. Also ordered the 3-pack of the round brush. Awesome, man. That's instant use of the advice. That's so cool. That we love.
And I don't think you'll be I think you're gonna move forward in your game by far with that.
Yep. Oh, and we are gonna give away a Beard Advice Live shirt sponsored by Jason too.
Right.
I forgot about that. So we do have 2 more giveaways, guys. And if you have not entered, let me make sure I throw the link in the chat for everybody to enter here. Because again, we do have 2 more giveaways. Good luck, guys. We'll get to that in just a little bit here. All right.
Next up, we have Adam. Adam says, I've been growing since May 2020. I did the scuba trim once, probably halfway through June. A few months later, I did a shape-up trim on the bottom, only taking off about a 1/2 inch. I have no specific goals. I just want as big of a beard as I can without it looking funky. My cheeks are so thin and are not filling in. It might not translate too well in the pics, but you can see my skin on my cheeks. Also, this is my beard that has grown since May of 2020 with just a 1/2 inch taken from the bottom. Just wondering what you guys think, or maybe I should style it, or should I keep on growing ever so slowly?
Okay. And Adam just made it, so welcome on in, Adam, and thank you again, Nick. All right, here's Adam right here. Let's take a look. Okay. So should I style it? Should I just let it grow? Just kind of general advice.
I think I haven't seen the picture. I think he's thinking it's his growth speed is off.
Okay.
In one way or the other.
Okay. All right.
He's got he's got impressive growth from 2020. So he's on the others. He's not going short. That's amazing. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Great beard.
So he's talking about his cheeks too. Okay.
All right. So let me just cheeks aren't filling in. Okay. It doesn't translate well. Beard is grown. Just wondering what you guys think would maybe be a better style, or should I keep growing? Okay.
I'll start out with this.
Hit him.
All right.
One you want?
First of all, side. Yeah. The cheek thing, totally normal. It's normal. You have extremely great length for a May start to the beard. In May, we were standing out just in the parking lot with the kids saying goodbye. It wasn't long ago, but but basically what you're gonna just have to do is ride out those cheeks. Don't touch them, because the only way you're gonna trim down. It's gonna go too far. You're right there. Over time, that hair, don't straighten that hair. Let it curl up if it needs to, because that's what's going to slowly but surely thicken in and dense. You have a excellent length. You've got good lines. I would say, there is an obvious like line of demarcation. You can see through the trim there. You might want to cut, do the squint test. You might want to, bring it up a little bit. But truthfully, I don't know if you have to. Other than that, my big thing is just the cheeks. Just write it out. You're in a transition point right now, and you just have to let that thicken up.
Yeah. So, yep, I wouldn't touch anything other than right next to the ears. So I would just do a little bit of a line here with a scissor cut. All right, Mary, I need your scissor sound. Right there. If you watch my sideburn video, not the one I had Matt on, but the one I did, you're just going to push those hairs to the side a little bit. Give it a little clip. See like your little curly cues right here? I would go with this one right there as you go through and just clip right along the ears. And I think that's just going to give it a little bit of a nice finishing touch. Mustache is epic. I would challenge you to play with the mustache with heat or wax. I love the style here, but I do think that you could, even if you didn't want to use wax like me, I think with a heated brush, or even if you really dial in a combing and blow dryer method, I think you could really dial in the style of that mustache. The body's there, but I feel like you could clean that up a little bit. And I only say that because I was there. I didn't realize my mustache was a little bit off until I found a new technique. And that's what it's all about, right? Learning and growing and adjusting as you go. But I would say, let's get a little bit of heat on the mustache and then give a little bit of a line right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. Great beard.
Yes,
great beard, my friend.
You were meant to be a beardsman.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. We'll do one more and then we'll get to our next giveaway.
This is Carson. He says, I've been growing my beard for almost a year now with only one trim of like an inch or so. I use oil in the morning and only use balm if it really needs tamed. I'm mostly looking to shape it at this point so it looks thicker and fuller. Length really isn't that much of an issue to me.
Okay. And hey, guys, I think this is the first time we've asked this tonight. If you don't mind, please hit the like button on this stream. It is going to stay up if you feel like we've helped you or we've helped other people, or if you just enjoyed your time here, hit thumbs up.
Or you got a gift card or a prize. We'd appreciate that too.
Yeah, if you want a gift card,
you're walking away with some
and
money.
you did not hit a thumbs up, you're just a jerk.
Hey.
I'll flat out say it. You're the J word.
Oh.
Yep. I said it. You can rewind it if you want, but I said it. All right. So looking to shape up at this point. Length really isn't that much of an issue to me. Okay. All right. Awesome. I love like when you read it, you kind of like, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? Then you get the picture.
And this is, wow.
Yeah. There's a boom. There's a lot to work with here. All right. So, this is Corey's buddy, Carson. So Corey, obviously fantastic dude, supporter of the channel, has been on the show. Remember Corey was the one with the little triangle corner on the side, the orange beard?
Yes.
That's Corey right there. And going here. But yeah, man, there's a lot of beard there. There's a lot of like, boom, a lot of voluptuousness, I guess we could say, on here. This is another one where I would recommend going to a barber. There's a lot. I can't believe I've been recommending that so much. But there's a lot of meat here.
And listen to what, you can, this video stays up. So if you want to walk in with this and watch the show with the barber, I mean, how could you do any better for him as far as being clear?
And this, Carson, is almost exactly like our thumbnail today. That transformation we started the show with that you can see on the thumbnail, I believe you are on that level. Bill says so many options. I would love to just see a good line here, a good line here, and then just take some of this out here. You have a lot kind of just going outwards. If you do the squint test, again, you can really see where this beard comes to life. Look at right here. We're going to get a line here, and a line here.
Yeah.
Dude, that beard will be, I'm telling you, the thumbnail picture is you, but not gray.
But maybe it's you next week or the next week.
Yeah, depending on how stressful it is. Ready? See the gray. Yeah. Right there, my friend. As Jason says here, just clean it up, man. Just clean it up, and you will be good to go here. Hey, Greg, thank you for coming on in. That would be my advice to you, Carson. But I would leave this in the hands of a professional because to do it properly, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And you're gonna have like with that thickness, you're gonna have like to keep a hard line in.
Yeah.
You want somebody who can look at it from the side, and it's unfortunately impossible to look at our own faces from the side.
Yeah.
Without a mirror.
And like for me, when I'm trimming, I'm just doing the bottom, right? I'm not doing all the like hedge trimming. You're going to be going in and doing like a hedge trim. Eric, I think this is the first show we have not recommended a Van Dyke.
Not yet.
Yeah, right.
When we talk about growing past and coming back, this is growing past. Now you can, and you said length wasn't a big thing. You've got a beautiful beard to shape out of there. And I just everything Dan suggested, I think I would love to see the final product.
And I would love. Let's do it, man. That thumbnail picture, he went from that round hair to really tight. Let's do it, dude. Carson, I'm going to throw down the challenge. I'm going to throw down the gauntlet. Let's get a short hairdo. Go short on the sides. Maybe you can keep some of that meat up top, but really go short on the sides and really just let's go big, man. Let's shock some people. Selfishly, because I think that'd be a great before and after picture.
I usually tell them, for me, it's like a number in the summer, number 2, number 3 in the winter, number 3 or 4. I say number 3, blend it up, and I want it to be scissor cut on top, enough to lay down on the side. And I think it looks similar. I don't want to say you have to have my haircut, but I think that would pop. You would shock some people, my friend, in a great way. Anthony Scuba bought a house and he's redoing and renovating his house. That's been his main priority. So he talks about coming back and doing some videos, but he's just kind of taking care of his house right now. All right, let's go ahead and do our next giveaway. Mayor, what is this giveaway? This one we're going to do the last of the positivity blend that we created here from Whiskey and Hardtack. It's going to be a combo of a butter, a 2-ounce butter, and
like a 1.7. It's just small, butter, slightly smaller,
and a full bottle of the oil, which is beautiful. Anybody out there that has it,
leave a comment.
Comment in the chat. Tell them this is a great scent. It's unique, and you have that beautiful Whiskey and Hardtack Carriers blend that just feels good in almost everybody's beard that I know. I've not really heard much about.
I've never heard anybody say it's not for me.
Yep.
It's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And then remember too, guys, anybody who's being featured on the show, whether you're considering it or not, this is the time to do it, because we're doing our Love the Beard competition. It's sponsored by Detroit Grooming. At the end of the month here, February 24th, we're going to be picking amongst all these guys, randomly drawing names are a name for a winner of over $100 in Detroit Grooming products.
Yes, and we're not done, guys. We still have more, and we have a shirt to give away. It would be, I think, like the one the mayor wears, unless you have a long beard and you want my style. You can do that, but Sam has listed the one that not this one, but the one you wore last week. So it'll be like that one, but Sam can pretty much do anything that you need. All right, so here's our winner. If you are here, please say, I'm here, woo, something like that, and we'll give you your congratulations. Chris Anarumo.
Yep. Anarumo. Chris Anarumo.
Are you here, Chris? If not, it's going on to somebody else, and this is a pretty awesome one. Holly, I'll send you their information. Hey, Big Stu.
Big Stu.
Is that you?
That's me.
Big Stu.
It's got to be.
It's got to be. That's me. All right. Big Stu, congratulations, my friend. Let me see the email, something. Not like it, but we'll take it. And that's the beautiful thing is it's the email on here, so it's like almost. Yep, right. It's pretty safe bet. So Holly, thank you for offering that today. I will send you out the email address so you can get in contact with them for their winnings. And then the last one is going to be the shirt, the ball shirt, as we like to say.
Boom.
Beard Advice Live. We're the ball crew. How do you feel about that?
I like it.
You like it?
I'll take it.
All right. We're the ball crew, guys.
I'm part of any crew. I'll take it.
And I don't know how many we have left on here, but we're going to keep it moving.
All right. This is Bob. Bob says, I'm 41 years old and relatively new to the beard growing game. This is my beard at 3 months. Pictures were taken last Friday. So with my beard, I think the sideburns and the underbeard are coming in pretty good, but my cheeks are a big area of concern. My goal is to try for a bit more length, probably about 2 inches, maybe another 2 inches. But I want to make sure that my beard will look good at that length, and if you guys think that the cheeks will fill in time. I don't want to have a lot of I don't want to have a lot of nice thick beards coming down from underneath my jaw with really sparse cheek growth.
Okay.
That makes the whole beard look ununiform and shaggy. Do you think based on my growth at 3 months that I should continue to grow it and that with more time and length, I will have a chance at a decent looking medium to long beard? I only want to have the length and style of the beard that will look good. I don't want to force a longer beard if it's not the best for me based on my growth pattern and genetics. Also, should I let my neckline grow out where the stubble is starting to grow in, or should I keep it trimmed where I currently have it?
Okay. So he's growing out, and he wants to make sure it's going to look proportional. It's going to look good as it grows.
And he wants us to be real with him. This is 3 months growth. So what we think as far as his speed.
Awesome. Bob, my man. I feel like we had Bob on earlier. This looks like if somebody was on here earlier. Just kidding. Bob, awesome. So first observation, he wears glasses. I can tell that. All right. So 3 months in, wanting to grow long. Mare, which one you want to start with?
Let's go on the side.
Okay.
First of all, I think the world is you have all the options in the world. 3 months growth. That's fantastic. Yes, the cheeks are thin, but just as I said earlier, that's a normal thing because you just have to give those hairs that grow maybe a little shorter, a little slower than the other guys, time to catch up. Your neck looks good. I mean, I wouldn't touch that very much. If I would do anything, I would just kind of clean that edge if you really wanted to. Can we go to the front?
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Yeah, your face shape is going to be a more narrow beard. I think if you do decide to go longer, we'll see how the growth comes in under the chin. But truly, I think there is nothing that we should cross off the list as potential for a beard growth at this time. That's fantastic growth for 3 months.
I agree. Main question I wanted to cover was what should you do with the neckline? When you're looking face on, I cannot see that neckline right now. So that means it's time to let it go. If I saw like neck stubble down here, then I would say, yeah, let's keep cleaning it up. Let's keep going. Let's do what you're doing. Right now, it is time to completely let those neck hairs grow out. And I think it's really important to start right now. If you were to continue to maintain those or continue to trim or shave them, then you're going to start to mess with the structural integrity of the beard once you're growing longer. But if you leave them alone right now, you will be fine. And I think this is maybe our first of the night where, yeah, there's no real, I mean, I know you kind of said maybe down here a little bit, but yeah, I think you're doing great. You could do a little cleanup there, but nothing needed.
If he did do that cleanup, how would you recommend he did it?
So I would do that one with scissors. I would go kind of your style just because it's just scissors for me do a really good job with a straight line, right? And this would be a nice, really easy straight line. Just right here, clip, clip, clip. Your trifold mirror would be a great tool to have if he was able to do that one. But yeah, Bob, leave it alone. 3 to 4 months. We'd love to see what it looks like. And yeah, guys, don't judge me. I've busted out paydays. Mayor, feel free if you're a payday fan.
I'm a payday fan.
To get in there. I got more. The saltiness of the payday with the Mountain Dew. Clutch.
This is part of the reason Mingy is so great to us too.
Exactly.
It balances really well.
Exactly. So awesome.
When I student taught, Miss PJ Bushholtz was my mentor teacher. She gave me a payday every day. They got paid because we didn't get paid, but she would give me a candy bar at least.
Yeah,
better than nothing.
That worked, yeah.
I was paying to work at that point.
Yeah. So Bob says, keen-eyed, Dan. That's where I keep my glasses. Yep. Now there's certain things that I can pick out and pull from different areas. So yes, awesome, my friend. Great start. He said, thank you for the advice, guys. Appreciate your time.
We didn't say Van Dyke, but with the glasses and the face shape on the front,
yeah,
Van Dyke could be something to think about too, if you wanted to go that way.
Oh yeah. Well, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, definitely. He's going for the beard, so give it a shot. But you would, I mean, you'd be able to pull that off super well. I was on this side. I'll be honest. I'm like, what is the mayor doing to us? And then I wait here. I'm like,
I'm gonna have to save this comment.
Yeah, no, that's
dig him out.
No, I agree. You could do that later. All right, Anubis.
I've been making huge mistakes, and I don't know what to do. I'm leaning towards restarting back to a much shorter beard and continuing from there. I do feel a short beard is easier to maintain for me. There's a scar on my left cheek. That's why the mustache and the left side is the way it is. Any advice would be appreciated.
Okay. I think we're down to the last 2 or 3 now.
You want to peek ahead? You want to?
I think I'm almost, if it's who I think it is. Yep. So I think we have 2 more, guys, or 2 or 3 more.
2 more in addition to this one?
Nope. I think this one and 1 more.
Okay.
Just so you guys are aware. And we should be like almost smack dab on time today. And guys, payday, Better than expected. Better than expected. All right. Anubis. So this is before. He wanted to kind of show off the scar that he has on his face, just so you're aware, and kind of show the growth that he's had. And again, keep in mind, he said he thinks he's made so many mistakes that he wants to start over again. All right. So this is where we were. This is where we are now. Dude, and we have another picture here that you can tell.
No, don't start. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Start over.
Dude, the hair, the flip on the back.
Great look.
The only thing I would say consider with these pictures, you have a prime candidate for a mullet. And Anubis, if you don't know me, I am not joking at all. I think you could rock the heck out of a mullet.
Did you start your mullet about a year ago right now?
It was probably about a year ago, yeah.
Again, gearing up at the end of February, we did that.
Yeah, I had it during the summer.
Yeah.
Because I was going for that competition.
Yeah.
So Anubis, this is coming from a mulleted person that's lived a life. You would rock the heck out of a mullet, dude, and I'm not kidding.
So don't just blow it off. Mull it over a little bit. Think it over.
So mistakes.
But your beard is amazing,
dude. I don't know what mistakes you're talking about at all. This is so cool to see. Clearly, you have a scar there. Really interesting, obviously. And then you come over here, you don't see it anymore, man. This is a luxurious beard. I mean, if I were to really get in there and inspect, maybe I could see a line, but not really, my friend. You absolutely are crushing it. I love the flip on the back, but I would say, hey, man, go with the mullet. Let's go big, baby. Let's go with that mullet. See what the mullet says. All right.
I don't know if you have to. For me, I like the parted, the sharp. You've got a really good distinguished beard look. You've got the nice length. I like the length a lot. I think sit there at that length and let it thicken up a little bit. Kind of where I'm at right now with my beard.
I agree.
But geez, yeah. What you have to remember is only you can go and look at your beard and see the things that you're frustrated with or the mistakes you made. We don't see that. We just see the whole picture. We're seeing you for the first time, just like most people that you're meeting. Yeah, don't start over.
And I cannot tell you this any more than what Ben is saying right here. I started over 5 times and regretted it. Everyone regrets it. They'll give you a day or two where they tell you how happy they are with their shave or how happy they are with starting over. They're just they're trying to convince themselves. They're telling themselves that.
Self-talk, yep.
And then you give it a week and they all message me and say how they miss their beard. Liam in the chat right now, gray beard, fantastic, right? Hurt his hand, gonna have surgery. He was saying he was considering starting over. I knew immediately he would regret that. You don't, because we're our own worst critic.
True. My
beard drives me crazy, and I know if I were to say that often, people would be like, "Dude, that's crazy. You can't say that." It does. Everybody has something in them that they doubt. You will regret it. Trust me. So, sir, you are crushing it. Do not touch that beard at all. Yeah, Jason had a fantastic beard. Hey, Mike, thank you so much, my friend.
Thanks for all your support, man.
Yeah, thank you. Jason had a fantastic beard, started over. He's on the path back again. But, yeah, man, doing great. So, no, do not do it. Clark had to push through a terrible scuba trim. That scared the dog. That's good. That's pretty good. When the dog gets scared, that's pretty good. Okay, I definitely will not start over. Awesome, man. Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. And I love what the mayor said. Keep it at this length. And as it comes in, just trim the bottom. Just go right here. And let it thicken up. And you're going to do great. Yeah, man, that's an awesome beard. Oh, by the way, sorry. This was his goal. I should have shown this. I don't have many that have 3 pictures. He wants to kind of get to this look, and he was thinking, can I get to this look?
Yeah, yes. Definitely. No, just skip the bottom trim.
And I'm good, guys. I when I do goals, I don't know if you guys notice, I size up the heads so they're the same like size.
That's smart.
Rather than just like blowing the picture out, so you can see exactly what it'd be like. Yes, man, you 100% can get to this look.
Yep.
And hey, you want to get to this look? Look at the side of his head, buzzed.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's
man,
true.
Time for the mullet gang. All right, I think this is our last one. This one's a revisit.
This is Daniel. Says, this is a follow-up after growing longer on the advice of all of you. I was hesitant to do it, but I saw how all of you gave others great advice. You all were right. I love it. My question once again is, should I keep growing? And if so, do you advise what do you advise for my mustache? As a 71-year-old professional in healthcare, I don't think a handlebar is appropriate.
Okay. So I mentioned him earlier. This is Daniel, 71 years old. And this is what this dude looks like at 71 years old. And Holly says a handlebar is always appropriate. Okay. This is going to be cool. 3 pictures of progression.
All right.
From when he first came into the show to where he's at right now. And this is, again, a reminder. We said to go longer. Remember, we told him to go for Greg Brzezinski kind of look, and he was hesitant. He gave it a try, and he loves it. So he's asking us, should I keep going? And if so, what do I do with my mustache? Okay, here we go, guys. Boom.
Wow.
Look at how cool that is. Going from left to middle to right. Look at that picture. Look at that picture from this week, you guys.
We helped this happen. That's pretty good feeling.
Look at that. 71 years old. Are you kidding me? And Daniel, I'm not just saying this. I would never guess that you were in your 70s. I would legitimately guess 60. If you were to ask me how old I thought you were in February 7th, I would legitimately say 60. And I think it makes you, I don't know why, but I think it makes you look younger. I really do. So his question, all right? He said lucky genetics. Hey, whatever you want to call it, man. That is fantastic. So the question, and we have another picture here. Here's the side beard. And look at this side beard. Mr. Crispy. Goodness. So his question is, we see the progression, we see the mustache. Should he keep going? And what should he do with the mustache? You want to start? Want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
I think you have hit a really good point, and I'm not saying you shouldn't keep going, but I'd like you to stick there for a little while, like, and try and learn what it is to maintain it. I think it looks amazing. It just is a really sharp, professional look, very, very well done, very dialed in. I know you, and I know from your work with this show, you're meticulous in your upkeep and all that. And I don't know. I think it's time, as I've kind of come into where I'm like maintaining. You learn a lot when you're maintaining versus growing further and further and further. And I think you're at a point now where it might be something to now you can start looking at heat or styling or, whatever. That's my personal opinion. The mustache pop would be amazing, but I think there's a lot of, I don't know. I just think it's time to come to a plateau a little bit and kind of learn what it is to maintain it at that length.
So we are about split in the chat. Almost exactly split between let it grow and maintain, or it's at a great spot right now. So that's a good sign, okay?
Because it could do either.
You could do either. For me, oh man, I think you go a little bit more. I've showed you have that picture of the Greg Brzezinski goal. I think you go a little bit more towards that. Worst case scenario, you're going to be able to come back to it. Okay, he said, I can grow a bit longer and roll the bottom and keep the size. Exactly what I was getting to, Daniel. As you grow longer, you can roll that bottom in and not give up any of the appearance you have right now. It can make it look even more polished. If you ever see those guys that really get it rolled and you kind of have that little, like, I call it like a bloop, like the little bloop on the bottom, I think you would pull that off super well. Now, the mustache, we got Drew, who is a mustache legend, says handlebar the stash. A couple people have said handlebar the stash.
Like a natural handlebar?
So I'm going to go no handlebar.
Okay.
That is going to be my strong advice to you. I don't think the handlebar fits your style. You are very dapper. You've got great glasses. You've got great style. And a lot of people, I think, automatically think handlebar. I don't think that will fit you. I love the way your mustache looks right now. Or going a little bit longer, as Mr. Funk Daddy said there, and go with a lazy walrus. I actually have a video coming on that, I believe, on next Sunday. Yes, next Sunday. So a week from Sunday, I'll have a lazy walrus video. But I think you kind of stay the way your mustache is right now. Maintain it on that lip line. It's very similar to the mare's. If you do anything, go longer and go into a lazy walrus style. A lot of people are, again, there's a lot kind of going on here. Mustache as is for the win. I agree. Other people are saying handlebar. I like the mustache as is.
And
So I agree
heard
with Dan.
you guys, I heard all you guys, but I'm sticking with I love the look as it stands right now. The whole package.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. You have it. There is one thing to say. He does go to a barber. So maintaining it at the current place it is will be a little bit more frequent than growing it out. So that it just depends.
And that's true, but that's also part of the process. Like when you, no matter what, at some point you hit a maintenance point, and you have to get into that.
No, I disagree. I don't think I'm at a maintenance point.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. So I disagree.
I
with
hit
that.
a maintenance point.
Yeah.
From my journey.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
right.
If you want to like a business beard, you're gonna hit a point, and it's a whole different process to kind of keep it up, and you learn more about where your hair grows longer, faster, all that stuff.
And I think that's my point because he doesn't know where he's going.
True.
So
fair point.
So you got, again, nobody would fault you for keeping it right where it's at right now. But again, my original point to you was he's someone that's like exploring, stretching his boundaries. And if he never goes there, I think it would always be in the back of his mind, what would it have been, right? Should I have gone longer? And again, the worst case, you keep rolling it under, you come back to it. But your beard is phenomenal, like absolutely phenomenal. So you have good problems to have there. And let's see on the side in case anything is brought up here. So just, yeah. And again, if you're going to maintain, it's going to have to be pretty frequent. And the other reason why I say kind of go longer for that under, it's easier to maintain that curl underneath.
That's a fast move.
You can cover it up much easier. If your length is a little bit off, you're rolling it. It all kind of blends in together. But when you keep a hard line like this, you have to keep a hard line like this. But it's possible. I mean, you do. You keep a hard line, but you trim your own beard.
True.
And how often are you trimming right now?
I've gone about 4 weeks with nothing.
Okay, because you're on,
but
like
I was going
right
like
now.
2 or 3. But I've just been thickening up and just kind of riding it and not looking so closely in a way because I'm looking to cut. When I do cut it in, I wanted to have plenty of length all the way around on the jaw to be able to do that evenly.
Okay, and so I think we probably have a final answer here because I think it would always be in your pit of your stomach. He says, "This is my only chance to try longer." I think,
respect that.
Yeah, I think you go for it. You give it a shot, and like you said, you kind of go through as you go. My beard barber will thank you for frequent trims. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, we're just trying to do our part and stimulate the economy. We're just trying to get the economy going. But man, another how cool is this? This progression from following the show and Daniel and I talk on a regular basis. He's always messaging me, giving stories. I'm telling him different things, and he's asking questions about the beard. And sometimes I don't want this on the stream and stuff. So it's really cool to kind of follow and see. It's just a beautiful beard, man. Just an absolutely beautiful beard. And an important thing here, he says he works as a professional in healthcare. I don't think anybody would question the professionality of this beard.
You might question it without the beard.
Right.
Just like with sales beard, I agree. There's a comfort level when you come and touch someone's facial hair. I don't know why, but
and his job involves making people comfortable. So I think you're crushing it, man. You cannot go wrong anywhere. Just know what you're doing is wonderful. I loved the question on the mustache. That ultimately is going to come down to personal preference. You saw how divided the chat was. You could pull off anything. I love this comment by Funk Daddy. Where is it going to come over here? Come on. He said, I just looked in the dictionary for beard, and there's a picture of Daniel M's beard. So true.
There you go.
All right, so then final thing here. I wouldn't go under 6 weeks until a trim for him. I'm telling y'all, the stash is great, just a tad more prominent. It needs to just hang over the beard. Yeah, so I know you're going to contact me, Daniel, and keep talking as we go through this process, but I think you're going to do really well. Cow Bizzle, it's actually scrolling down at the bottom. If you guys want to enter the show, right? What are they entering this month?
This month is a special month. We have a giveaway of over $100 in gifts, materials from Detroit Grooming. The theme is called Love the Beard. And we're just looking for people to submit and ask for advice and kind of getting it stirred up and having that incentive for everybody who shows up on the show. You're entered in the drawing.
Yep. So if you want to enter, Down below there, we need your mugshot pictures and then a little bit of background information, especially your goals and problems. Kyle Bizzle, if you're looking just to talk with me separately, not enter the show, the best is Instagram Dancy Bearded. That's my preferred method. Reach out to me anytime, and I will always get you going. All right, we got I'll show off Clark's picture right here real quick. Awesome, Clark. And then one more time, we got our last giveaway coming, guys. Our last giveaway, but Brian says, and this isn't us leading it. Brian says, what about the Facebook group?
Command's Corner, the positive bearded community. We are 5,000 strong and growing. We are, constantly kind of, if it's a garden, we're weeding it once in a while for a little bit for some negativity and things like that. But what we are is just a supportive group of guys. Some people call it, oh, what is it? Just beard selfies. And I'm say, yeah, we like that. We're beard selfies. We do have a sponsor each month. This time it's right now in February, it's Detroit Grooming. And so we talk about one company's products instead of trying to have it just be a hodgepodge and take over our feed. We have silly theme days. We have, all sorts of stuff, just fun, just guys kind of getting to be kids again a little bit. Yeah,
it's support. We had guys talking today in post about their mental health, about mental illness. We have guys that, hey, my wife is going through this, need some positive thoughts. We have guys that are showing off their work. They're showing off their beard trim. So it's just guys supporting guys. I mean, it's awesome. And there's a link in the description. So some real quick here, Anubis, since he was on, he said, on a co-wash day, do I wash twice, morning, evening, or just once, then rinse? Just once, then rinse. Co-wash is just using conditioner. I would never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, recommend using conditioner twice in a day.
It would probably just be a waste.
Yeah, it wouldn't even. It would just coat it. So no, definitely just rinse after that. Awesome. So thank you guys. We have a fresh slate. Looking for some new people to join in next week. But our last giveaway is for a Beard Advice Live shirt. Thank you so much. Very supportive. Absolutely. And I just want to get Drew's picture up there. Thank you, Jason, for doing this one here. This person, I will contact you for your information. I'll get like your shirt size and all that stuff. And then Sam C will whip up a shirt within a week or so. All right. Let's see if they are in here right now. If you are here, please leave a comment as quickly as you can. I know this person. Haven't seen them comment in a little bit, but they've always shown up tonight. So that's been the good news. All right, so our Beard Advice Live shirt, they have actually been on Beard Advice Live.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, is Donald Long. Donald, are you here? I would love for you to get this one.
That's really cool because you could say, somebody says, nice beard, and you can be
yeah, exactly. Jordan is awesome. Donald's here.
We got all of them.
Somebody said, the group has got me through some dark days, so positive. And that's it right there. If we told you running the group was easy, we'd lie to you. Like, that's not true. There's some challenges. Today was super challenging for whatever reason, like we talked about. But just we helped somebody get through their dark days.
I like it.
Just end of story, period. Like, it's all worth it right there. Awesome, Donald. I will get a hold of you. Donald, if you want to message me, Donald, just so I have it ready to go, that would be awesome. We talk, so I know that's nothing that's out of the blue. So feel free to shoot me a message. If not, that's all right. I'll get a hold of you, my friend, and we'll get that all straightened out there. So cool, man. That's awesome. Is it cold up there? Dude, it's super cold.
Michigan's single digits right now.
Yep. And we got to be pushing negative with wind chill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got to be up there. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. This is a great month. Continue it. I mean, unbelievable transformations. Seriously love seeing it all.
And you guys are transforming right with our show. All positive. Dan and I, you love talking after this. Great show. Thanks for being here. Beard Advice Live. You know somebody out there? Push them our direction. We might save their beard.
Absolutely. Get a hold of us if we ever need us. Let me put this up here. Mayor, what is your Instagram for the people to follow and contact?
Sure. At Mayor's Beard Journey on Instagram.
And mine is Dancy Bearded. If you, the wife, any family member has the ability to follow me on Instagram, please do. I'm trying to get to 10,000 and I'm only like 600 away. So I'm getting really close.
And then you can do a link right
And then I can do a link to my videos. That's the only reason why. I'm not trying to hit some like goal number in my head. I don't really care about any of that stuff. I just want to add links to my Instagram. The swipe up feature, that would benefit my channel and benefit the stream, right? Imagine putting up the thing to come right to this live stream. It could really, really help me out. So if you guys don't mind, hop on there, give a follow on Instagram, especially if you ladies out there, wife, I post my cute kids mostly on there. So I feel like seeing cute kids, cool, positive quotes and stuff like that. So thank you guys. Give it a look. Talk to you.